Born ready, huh? Born ready, Charles Hades. Welcome to the Degenerate Nation podcast. Easter edition. He is risen. She is risen. We is risen. Everybody is risen and ready to listen to the Degenerate Nation podcast. Across the world, Jesus walks, I talk, and you listen. All right.
Let's raise LeBron James.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Do you think that services that help you freeze your eggs should give out like discounts for Easter weekend?
Yes.
9,000 instead of 10,000 or something? 8,000? Something like that?
I guess we could all try to. Well, I guess I'm the only one that could actually put eggs in.
Yeah, I know. I don't have any eggs left. I'm dried out. What about you, Charles Hades?
No opinion.
No opinion. None. Next question. Don't like it.
Oh, they should only allow you to get a discount if you withdraw dyed eggs.
Well, you drank too much like beer at
Green ones.
St. Patty's and your ears, your eggs got dyed, like seeped through your fallopian tubes and into your eggs, and they're like purple and green
I'm
and shit.
ovulating green eggs this month.
Oh my god, I'd eat that.
Green eggs and ham.
Yeah, baby, give me them ham for them eggs. Sop up them eggs, man. Them green,
Delicious.
infertile green eggs from a barren woman. Sounds great. Jesus.
Soylent Green is people.
Soylent Green is Ben and Jerry's is people. So what's going on, Charles Hades? Oh, he's been fucking with some more bats. I didn't even bother pulling the mic back. Fuck it, who cares? These people are already used to our shitty audio. It doesn't matter. What's up with you, Wendy? Easter girl?
My neighbor served over in Vietnam, got some of that Agent Orange.
Yeah.
So next week I'll be ovulating orange eggs.
Because he fucked you?
It kind of rubbed off.
By fucking or like sucking or like something else?
Just by being too close.
So you didn't get COVID from him, but you
air.
did get Agent Orange in your womb instead.
Orange jizz?
Agent Orange, the fucking chemical. Like it seeped into your womb just from a neighbor. That's the worst, man. That's the worst part about living next to vets.
That's why I call him Big Tang.
Big Tang. Okay, so I got some poetry from Wendy. She wants me to read it because I have a sexy voice, supposedly. I disagree, but I do have an ability to vary my voice, which I will do here. It's just called...
proximity to the mic, actually.
That's true. It's called Resurrection. You guys ready? Listeners, are you ready? Here comes some more... Yes, more poetry from a podcast. Exactly what you want in your comedy podcast is poetry. Okay, here we go. Set the tone, Charles.
Tone.
There we go. The day was lagging. My dick was sagging. Like every other day before. 8 months ago, or was it 9? I don't know. Last did it breach my barn door. My flaccid shaft had become the source of my constant depression. Trying to spring new life into it, transcending into obsession. Until the day you tripped on your way, jogging past my park bench. I leaned down to help. My heart lurched a yelp. My glorious gold garden wench. 5 hours later, in your service elevator, we kissed and slowly ascended. My cock finally stirred as our tongues danced and turned. Your hand marked me your intended. You sat on the bed, deep-throated the head. Chemistry smoldered between us. It was all to your credit, the love-making did let it. Resurrection of my penis. Woo! Dick poems, baby. I like it.
Do you think he ever got an erection while he was resurrected?
Jesus? Yeah. How could you not? Like, you're like, it's the ultimate, like, morning wood, right? You were dead. It's rigor mortis plus you just woke up.
Or do you think that it had something to do with a little splinter of wood that came off the cross?
What, did it get in his hole?
Assuming he was dead in the first place.
I think he was... I almost say he was faking it. I think he wasn't dead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy the official story, kids.
What do you think happened, Charles Hades?
Well, word has it that he and Mary Magdalene escaped to France.
On a fucking airplane? Like, how'd they get to France?
On a boat.
On a boat? Last call for France! And then they're like running, dash onto the boat. Going to France!
It was really
What
hard to
fucking
get through
theory
security
that
when
is.
you're crucified up on a cross and you're dragging it behind you.
Yeah. Hey, you're gonna have to pay for that. Carry-on isn't free.
Did you either of you ever see the Passion of Christ by Mel Gibson?
No.
No.
I saw the porn version.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Ejaculation of the Christ.
Yeah. It's still in Aramaic, which sucked, but, you know, it's fine. What were you saying, Charles, about the Passion?
Basically, he starts off with the whole Aramaic sing a jig,
Yeah.
and all the rest of it is completely completely sadistic.
Oh, nice. So it is kind of like a snuff film.
Well, it's. I mean, the Romans were experts in torture and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and that's probably how it went down. But whether he died or not, I mean, hanging on the cross was like, you could get that for treason, not for theft.
Yeah, his was treason, right?
Right. And they talk about thieves and stuff like that being hung on the cross. They would cut their hands off.
No, I mean, why would you want more thieves? You got a lot of people, a lot of mouths to feed, a lot of people to keep track of. You don't want thieves running around. Yeah, you crucify them. You got to make an example of them.
Well, if they've been caught enough, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they like different punishments for different crimes, like that's a modern thing, right? Throw him on the cross! Oh, trespassing! Throw him on the
Then
cross!
you had Vlad.
What's
Then
that?
you had Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah,
He was a swell guy.
the nice guy, that Vlad. God, there's some great people in history, weren't there?
Well, especially the way he dealt with the poor.
What do you do? Pour oil on them?
No. Had a feast for them and let the fort on fire.
Weak. You can do better than that.
Didn't they cook the food beforehand? What do they have to do? Cook it after? Oh, everybody ate. Forgot to cook it. Oh, set it on fire.
Yep. Oops.
My bad.
They set their fort on fire?
Tonight, Wendy?
What are you drinking, Wendy?
No.
I can't see. Oh, there you go. Because
Oh, the blood of Christ.
the blood of Christ, you gulping that shit down?
Blood of Christ.
Can you gurgle it
Yeah,
for
we're
me?
taking a pause for the cause.
Pause for the cause. Gurgle it.
Yep.
Let's hear it.
I already downed 2 bottles of rosé doing the Eucharist online YouTube videos today.
Nice. Nice.
Well, he's dedicated.
I don't know if I can go for a third.
Do it. I don't care if you puke, it's Easter.
She's dedicated.
That's why I
She's
have
so
my
dedicated.
Easter bib. I'm all set.
What's that?
I have my Easter bib. I'm all set.
Oh, and
No,
for
buddy,
drooling
buddy.
the blood of Christ out?
That's in case I barf up the blood of Christ.
Wow.
I'm all
You know,
set.
I think she was the former lead singer of Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah, you were the original lead singer of Cannibal Corpse, for sure. You made a demo, and then they're like, we need to replace it with a guy. It's weird when a woman is screaming about raping pigs and stuff, you know? We just don't believe it from a woman. What's that?
Allegedly.
There's no
Allegedly.
proof on that. There's no pictures. What are you talking about? I have no idea.
Haven't seen the lyrics.
Wah, wah, wah. Pull up the lyrics, Wendy. Cannibal Corpse. Some brutal stuff. So you think Jesus got a hard on? Is that what you're saying? While he was walking around?
Exactly.
So he's
Yes.
naked, right?
Yeah.
I forget, who was the first one to see him?
Sorry, guys. Have to switch rooms.
Ooh, he's going to the crypt. Down to the crypt. The crypt. He will be in the crypt shortly. Yeah, Wendy, so he's got like a loincloth on, right?
Yes.
He's like poking out of that loincloth like with rigor mortis morning wood, and he's just like cocked out, right? So who's the first one to see him?
Mary Magdalene.
Mary Magdalene. Ooh. What do you think happened next?
Necrophilia.
Who got on top?
Hey, Stiffy Stiffy.
The donkey.
There was a donkey too?
Well, how else are you going to drag him to the crypt?
So confused.
We're out of it.
Wasn't he already in the crypt?
She had to get him off the... She had to find the local bar tavern and go and get some alcohol to antiseptic the nail wounds in the wrists.
The stigmata? She got fucking alcohol for a bar, like fucking whiskey or something?
Yep. Just poured it on there.
Do you want the
And
good
then she
stuff or the
realized-
rail? She's like, I'm broke. Give me the rail.
Yeah.
Cleaning stigmata wounds with rail whiskey. Nice. Good burp there. That accompanied it very well, this sacrilegious.
Then Mary had to find the blacksmith to get those nails out of his wrists too. Otherwise, he was too wide to fit through the crypt door. Because he's dragging that cross around on the donkey.
Yeah. Where did the fucking donkey come from?
The cross before they put him in the crypt.
Oh, they
So
did?
if he had a boner because he had death wood going on, did it like drag a little furrow in the sand?
Yeah. It was down to the sand for
And
sure.
is that where the phrase, drawing the line in the sand came from?
I think so.
Possibly.
I think so. So we're actually on a momentous day today.
A line was drawn in the sand in that day in the year 33 or whatever the fuck.
You just draw that line in the sand. You don't
Yeah.
want to cross it. Otherwise, you're going to get boned by Christ.
You don't want that, man. He will literally bone you.
No. He will. He will bone you, and then he will give you the wood. And you don't want that wood. That's the cross.
That's someone else's job, not mine.
Are you in the bathroom?
Yes, of course.
Are you pissing?
Oh.
Chef the tip.
Chef to tip, don't you forget to wipe with less toilet paper than you used to.
All
Say
this
how
talk of boning has made me deliciously hungry.
Perfect. If you're listening still for some reason, please email us. Email us at degenerateenation@gmail.com with your thoughts on Christ post-death Christ boners, and also any poetry or lyrics you might have that we can read on the show. Assuming it's mediocre enough, that's our brand. Thank you. Back to you, Wendy. Back to you, Charles Hades.
Of course, my guest spot has been brought to you by Meow Hotels, and Meow Hotels will always keep you purring.
Meow. That's apparently where the original Meow Hotel in Jerusalem is, where Jesus stayed after he was resurrected, correct?
Correct.
Now, was he charged for the room?
No. We had a 2-for-1 special at that point.
Nice.
But Mary Magdalene paid up.
Where'd she get all this money from? She's paying for stigmata removal. She's paying for nail
She
removal.
earned it the old-fashioned way, dude.
Okay, did she earn it during the period where Jesus was allegedly dead?
Gambling on how long it would take for him to come back to life.
Yes,
So
exactly.
she doubled down on the other Ronald's bet.
So did Wendy, for that matter.
Nice. Wendy has a time machine, and she went back to bet on Jesus' death because she realized that's the quickest buck. It was resurrection.
Well, Jesus let Mary in on it. He whispered to her as he was being stoned and thorned.
He told her which bar and blacksmith to go to.
He said, "This is exactly how long I'm going to be out. Put money on it, and then when I'm out, we're going to Vegas, baby."
They went to Vegas. They went to France to hide out, and then they went to Vegas. Oh, you were pissing. Awesome.
Sounds like the gates of hell are flushing.
Hades taking you down underground on Easter. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Hades. That is a gloriously massive turd.
We got some music.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Wendy.
Woo!
Gotta wash your hands. Even in hell.
Washing hands in hell. Good radio as always. Oh, the inmates are running the asylum, it appears. And Jesus walks.
Who's FaceTiming the prison?
What?
Who's FaceTiming the prison?
I don't know, but Charles Hades is really following COVID-19 antibody principles here by washing the fucking shit out of his hands.
Oh my God, that's soap on a rope. What the hell are you?
Or maybe he accidentally touched Jesus' erection and wanted to wash his hands. Because he's an agnostic at best. Correct, Charles?
So, normally... Oh. Charles?
Agnostic at worst.
Prince of Darkness says you are darkness.
And they were preparing Jesus for the crypt when he was dead. Do they wash just the body, or do they wash every part of him, including the resurrection, erection?
It was just dead then, right?
There was COVID-19 protocol there as well.
The COVID-1 was actually fucking... it broke out in the crypt.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, they were like, oh, where are these fucking bats coming from?
That's how the infection of Christianity spreads throughout the Western world.
Is bats biting Jesus and then biting the other people?
Yep.
They really shouldn't use bat blood for the blood of Christ at the Eucharist.
Is it? Is that what it is?
You know what the body of Christ is?
What?
It's a hostess pie.
You know they have gluten-free body of Christ. Did you know that? I think that's a real thing.
Hostess pie.
The filling? I'd go to that church.
Filling.
What type of church is it? White church, black church, Filipino church, Hispanic church? Why do we have to have segregation at our churches? I don't understand that. Don't we all believe in the same thing? We have to believe in it like in different ways. It's so fucking stupid.
It's a Presbyterian church that's doing a bake sale to raise money to make a new roof.
Well, Presbyterian churches are like super white. There's nothing wrong with being white. Okay, we've established that. Much to the chagrin of our hate mail guy. But there's nothing wrong with being anything, okay? But why can't there be like more diversity in our churches? Yeah, we had hate mail. It was great.
Nice.
Yeah. It was awesome. You gotta love hate mail. I always encourage more of it. If you don't like the show, don't leave a review. Just email us. We'll read your hate mail.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Really? That's more sacrilegious than this. Jesus Christ Superstar. Who are they? What do they say you are? That's a good one.
Jesus Christ in the Technicolor raincoat.
Yeah.
The wiener of many colors that Mary came for me.
Oh, man.
I'll dress him up and lay him down.
Did Mary Magdalene get pregnant?
Believe it or not, I'm Jesus, and I am rocked off the cross. You know, Mary Magdalene was waiting there with her arms wide open. I
and her legs open asunder, and let in Jesus' thunder.
Post-crucifixion erection.
Yeah.
And then the cross could only go down so far because he kind of made a tripod. He was a blessed Jesus.
Well, we had to take pictures somehow.
The original church had him hung as shit on that cross.
Damn right.
He was like the tripod and sandster, and
Well,
then there's too many.
They couldn't have him as a black man. It was all the way down to his knees.
That's exactly how we get hate mail, right there.
Yes.
Perfect. Congratulations.
So we have to have Whitey Jesus.
Blonde Jesus.
Whitey.
Blonde Whitey Jesus with blue eyes. It's a blue eye surprise. You just worship somebody else because Jesus wasn't white with blue eyes and blonde hair.
No. Well-hung black Jesus would bring up the attendance at church.
Yeah, not at
'Cause I would sit
Filipino
there
church
staring
or
for an hour.
white church, but black church.
Those white girls and that black Jesus.
Oh, God. Jesus
With
Christ.
those badunks.
The badunkadunks. Wait, the white girls with badunkadunks?
Sure.
Now you're
Why
seeing
is the
ghosts,
whole
man.
front row facing backwards and bending over the pews?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So
It's called, yeah.
Jesus a lot.
Yeah, it's called Backdoor Jesus.
Sir Jesus alive.
Backdoor Jesus. Oh! Praise my booty, Jesus. Praise it, baby. Ow!
We've kept our promise, though.
People throw the money to the church like on their tits and stuff.
We've kept our virgin promise, though.
Yeah, they're holed up, man. More clothes than the cave he came out of. With a boner.
Loincloth.
His loincloth flapping.
Fapping.
Oh, God.
Loincloth flapping.
What was the first thing you did when you realized he was alive? Like, he thought he was gonna, like, resurrect, right? You already knew that, right?
So the story goes.
So what's the first thing you think he did? He's sitting there in his loincloth. Like, he's got the stigmata. The nails are there because Mary Magdalene came down. And how does he get Magdalene's attention?
By the way, they're 9-inch nails.
I know.
Because he had the post-resurrection erection. His loincloth was making a tent. And that tent was getting bigger and bigger.
Did it call out to her? Like, as if it had sonar?
Yes. That's the first part of him that moved when he was resurrected.
And it's like a fucking whale sonar, so she's like, oh my God! Jesus is resurrected! I better go and pick him up! By the crypt! Why does Mary Magdalene have a high, squeaky voice? Who would want to fuck a whore with a high, squeaky voice?
When Hitler invaded Austria, the first thing he grabbed was this thing called the Spear of Destiny. Now, allegedly, this was the spear that drew the heart, the blood out of Christ.
Oh,
So,
nice.
little factoid, kids.
Yeah, go back and listen to alternate Hitler mustache if you're interested in more Hitler from this program, which I'm sure you are.
Yeah, I used to date a guy who wanted me to call his dick the Spear of Destiny.
How'd it work out? Why'd you guys break up?
And that was not my destiny.
Why'd you break up, though?
Evidently.
Oh, because Destiny had a child. It was not my baby.
He knocked up someone else, or you got pregnant and it wasn't your baby?
I got pregnant with someone else's baby.
Oh, what happened with that?
The mom came and took it back.
Papa don't preach. I'm keeping my baby.
You know I'm keeping my baby.
I'm in news deep. Papa don't preach. I'm in trouble deep. And I'm making my mind up.
La Isla Bonita.
I'm gonna steal the baby.
Holiday.
Central.
Boo 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 boo. That's not a Madonna song, but it should be. She's trying to be relevant in these times. So she made a pathetic video from her bathtub about COVID-19.
See, there's our sponsor from Meow Hotels right there.
Meow Hotels, where the bathtubs drain themselves.
And the service is always perfect.
All the waiters are actually cats.
Right,
They have one restaurant.
Black and whites, because they were wearing tuxedos.
right. I'm so agreeable tonight.
All the other kitties come in wearing little backpacks full of condoms and lubricant.
That's right.
They kind of
Always
remind you
prepared.
of the old time cigarette girls,
Yeah.
but they've got all the good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, there's Jello shots out of their breasts.
Yeah, are the cat's
Ooh.
breasts?
Milking those nipples. Milking those cat
Sucking
nipples.
vodka from cat nipples?
It's the only way to get it.
While they're working, so you're like sexually harassing like fucking cats? Or did they voluntarily give up the vodka from their nips?
That's in the strip club.
How do you...
And Meow
It's a-
Hotel.
And they're all cats?
Well,
It's up to the cat.
yeah, it's up to the cat.
Cat
Whether she
You must
wants-
obtain cat consent to watch them dance. Oh God, what the fuck am I talking about? Do they have a scratching post instead of a pole?
Yep, exactly. Work it, girl. Work it.
Work it, meow, right, meow. They just play Van Halen, but it's right meow, and it's the only song they'll play that they'll dance to.
I gotta go get my nails did.
Right
My nails need doing. I gotta get shopping.
There's a vet tech on staff that we swiped left on.
What's that, Andrew?
Spayed
Oh.
or neutered.
There's a vet tech on staff that we swipe left on Tinder and shit, but they all get jobs at Meow Hotel because that's where vet techs are essential. And Meow Hotel for the stripper cats.
Thank God
Of
it's not a
course.
dental hygienist.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, we have one of those, too.
Why?
Yeah, she
I'm
aborted
on
in the
call.
dumpster last week.
All on call.
She was born in the dumpster last week. She had the
Yep,
the
she-
mom had all the other
Yep,
babies
okay.
like somewhere else, but in the fucking hotel. But then she goes in the dumpster for that one, and that's the one that becomes a dental hygienist.
Yep. All dental hygienists were born in dumpsters.
Let's not kill the young man with laughter now.
He'll be fine. He just finally realized that's why he swipes left on all of them.
Yeah,
He knows that
I
they're
knew
just
something was
pure
fishy
dumpster
about him.
trash.
I knew something was
Going
up.
out with them would be a real dumpster fire.
That's right.
Oh my god, a dumpster
Burn,
fire.
baby, burn.
The original
Right.
term dumpster fire came from burning cats.
And
Cat
of course,
before
and
they.
of course,
Not burning cats, burning dental hygienists' aborted fetuses in the dumpster.
right.
Because every time they get knocked up, it's from just a dumpster fire of a date.
Oh
He
god.
came in
That's
me
right.
after 5 seconds. I barely felt it. It's Meow Hotel.
We went to Red Lobster inside Meow Hotel. All the waiters were cats. All the cooks were cats. All the hostesses were cats. I'm allergic to cats, so she's like swelled up, and then she.
Emailed now.
Right now, we're gonna get some hate mail.
Positive experience at Meow Hotel.
If you're in the ASPCA, please email us at degenerateenation@gmail.com. If you want us to volunteer at a local animal shelter, please email us at degenerateenation@gmail.com. Right meow.
Right now.
Right, Meow.